Hello, everyone. Welcome to Group Inspirational Talks. Today, I have Dr. Pooja Naik from India, Dr. Mamata Kumar from India, and also Yashika and Dr. Shrija from USA, Dr. Sweta Singh from India, and Nupush Sharma from Australia with us. So, today, Group Inspirational Talk, the topic would be respect your instincts. And these inspirational talks are to inspire everyone. And we have made with the Professor Regina on to inspire the stage 4 cancer survivors. So they are also available on the YouTube. And let us welcome all the speakers of today's inspirational talk. And Dr. Pooja, would you like to share your thoughts on the topic, please?
Yes, sure, ma'am. So first of all, I would like to greet everyone for today's special evening. So very good evening to everyone. And it's really a great pleasure. So we are going to give our opinion about the respect on the respect, follow the distinct. So whatever the topic is there. So first of all, I would like to congratulate everyone for today's special day, that is all about World Mental Health Day. And you all know, you all are doctors over here, you all know very great role of our mind, which is very important, because our entire body is harmoniously play by the role of brain. And now we come to the topic, so that is very important, that is respect our districts. So definitely it is very good topic which has been given by Kavita ma'am. For first of all, I would like to say few words about ma'am. So ma'am is really a role model for homeopathy, and I really follow her. And she's really very great, mild, soft-spoken lady, and I like very much actually. So when we talk about the topic, very important thing, because to follow your distincts, that's where wisdom manifests it in itself. Like whatever energy is in you, like in terms of behavior, in terms of attribute, in terms of nature, in terms of personality, so energy never lies. Whatever thinking process is there, you always think everything from inside. So your instinct is very important, and if your behavior is good, definitely your thinking would be very good. So follow your instincts, and it manifest from itself. And always trust your instincts, they are message from your inner soul. Whatever is anything in you, it comes from your heart as well as brain, from brain also. Because if your nature is good, so everything which comes from your heart, it will be very good. And everything you can do when you are following everything, like something you want to do, nahi, this is correct and you have to do, so always follow that, and that will comes from your heart. So energy never lies. You can follow everything from your heart, what comes inside from you. So this is my opinion about everything.
That is wonderful message, Dr. Pooja, and really it's very inspiring. And we will also like to hear
when ma'am, I would say from homeopathy point of view, because why we follow our instincts, this is very important. Because when we talk about the homeopathy point of view, every medicine has different personalities. Like when we talk about the Kali personality, patient is very dogmatic, dictatorial and everything, and when there is any kind of suppression from that, definitely the problems occurs. So follow your nature, follow your instincts, whatever you have inside. Don't give access to anyone to overcome you or to exploit you or humiliate you. Go in right way, and always follow your instinct, what is inside in you. So number of medicine we have in our homeopathy. So it depends on you, how you are following everything, how you are reacting in everything, how you are allowing your attribute to follow everything. So it is totally dependent on you. And we believe in homeopathy, we believe in individualization, so definitely we go for that. So this is my opinion, and every has a different type of opinion maybe. So this is all about our topic today.
That is really great, Dr. Pooja, because from philosophy and homeopathy point of view, you have covered. That is really a wonderful message. And we will listen from Dr. Mamata, what she wants to speak.
Thank you, ma'am. Actually, it is a very great pleasure and great privilege to be here. First, I will introduce myself that I am Dr. Mamata Kumar. Did my BHMS from Pune University and also did the ICR from MLD MHI, Bombay, and practicing in Bangalore. So there is a very interesting topic that respect your instincts and trust your. I believe that trust your instincts and intuition never lie. So it is easy to not to listen the inner voice within, which is like a guide, and that is a personal source of wisdom. I believe instinct is wiser than the intellect. As I grow older, I give far greater respect to my instincts and the natural reservoir of intuition that slumbers within each of us. So whenever I meet new person in my daily practice, my first impression, my inner sense of wisdom, so softly nudges me in right direction in selection of remedy, which confirms after patient gives the follow-up after many days. I believe when you are doing the right things and living the way the nature intended you to live, you liberate the fullness of person you really are. As an Indian philosopher Patanjali wrote, when you inspired by some great purpose and some extraordinary project, all your thoughts break bounds and your mind transcends the limitations. Your consciousness expands in every direction and you find yourself in a new, great and wonderful world. Dormant forces, faculties, talents becomes alive and you discover yourself to be a greater person by far than you ever dreamed yourself to be. So always trust your instincts as they are the messages from your soul. And it is a multi-sensory perception actually. So instinct is defined as being independent of experience and inherited, hence unmalleable. So actually it is based on the previous experiences which we have. So much and extent that the assumptions are made with the lack of apparent logic and based on only emotions. So in this process, all senses are involved while meeting or talking with someone that we feel that we cannot trust him, that he is not a logical person. But for it, when you feel it throughout your body, on the other side, when you meet someone and you feel that he is you are very comfortable, you feel okay with him. So actually many times it is confusing and many times you get negative emotions also and fear, and that often we expresses in the physical ways like a palpitation and then a fear and flight response, like feeling of avoid the danger by running away. So there is very much necessary to tune into your intuition by stepping away from your busy life and find some quiet time, like a brief walk or moment of meditation or practicing yoga. This all help you to get in touch with your intuition. So here I am ending my talk that there is no voice more powerful than your intuition, I feel. And thank you, Kavita ma'am, for giving me this opportunity and always inspiring me to do different things. And thank you, team, for listening, patient listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mamata. That is really a great message and we love it. And we will like to hear from Dr. Shrija.
Yes.
Please.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, everyone. So I just like to introduce myself first. I'm Dr. Shrija, volunteer of Ka Homeopathy Study Group. It's really a great opportunity participating in this group talk. And coming to the topic, respect your instincts. I have done this 9 years back. My gut feeling and taking into and coming into the homeopathic field is like my own decision. Uh, that worked for me actually. That's why I'm here right now talking to you here. And the main reason everyone should trust their instinct, it is more vital because in this world, every people will give their own ideas. They'll that is whatever is good for them, they'll imply on you. So um, it's like their ideas they push on the people, but everyone should trust their own instinct, and and they have to choose their own thought, whatever they feel right for them, because the person, he himself knows what exactly he is. That's what I think, according to me. The main reason everyone should trust their gut feeling is that because like it teaches you the self-respect, like what the subconscious mind, it may have like picked some vital info, so they have to trust their own instinct, and it makes you to take the risks and do things immediately, the best, which is needing to stop and think about it. Trusting your instinct is like trusting yourself. So everyone should do that thing, and your purest intuitions are always right, I think. So we have to go for it. That's it. I feel this. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shreja. It's another great message with in regards to the instincts and how we have to respect our own instincts. And we would like to have Dr. Sweta Singh to say a few words.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And it's wonderful to share this time with all of you. And yes, we should trust our instincts and should listen to our own inner voice, which is always there to protect us from negative energies. And our mind can be influenced or heart can be blind, but trust your inner vibes. Especially, we are the special creatures of God, women's. It's our superpower. Never underestimate it, and use your highly developed, valuable sense of intuition. So if something is deep inside is wrong, if it is saying something is not good for you or it's not right, so trust yourself. Because sometimes your head, your heart was not able to recognize it, not able to figure it out, but it's our inner instinct which saves us. So this is my message. So we should trust or respect our instinct. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sweta, for wonderful, inspiring message on the topic. And we have Dr. Yashika. So we would like to hear from her.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would like to thank Dr. Kavita, ma'am, for this celebration during this birthday month of we all team members. So thank you so much, and choosing such a nice topic. Respect your instincts, and I think everybody has covered a great part of this theme. What is the importance of instincts and why we should respect the inner voice inside everybody. Dr. Mamta, Dr. Shweta, everybody has covered a great part and told everything about this gut feeling which is inside. We should always remember that you need what my message I want to say is that if you need to trust your instincts, you should first respect them. You should actually respect them, then only you can trust your instincts, because it always takes guts if you want to listen to your gut feeling. That is you need guts inside to listen to your gut feeling, because sometimes the gut feeling as per my experience, if I would say, there have been times that when the gut feeling had given me a difficult way, had showed me the difficult way, showed a difficult direction, but that has always been right, because you need to believe nothing, question everything, and assume nothing. You need to, if you need to live your dreams, and instead of cheering with the crowd, you need to be on the stage, or you be different to others. You need to have something different, and that is what is actually your instinct is going to take you to the heights, I believe. And whenever I've in my personal life, or whenever I've seen people, if there is something which is not right, and you feel that isn't right inside, you probably sometimes or many a times you're absolutely right, because the gut instinct, it is sometimes very smarter than your heart. So I've always realized that it is right, and it is actually very much important to trust your instincts, to respect your instinct, and because this is it is a pattern. It is like a it comes from experience. Whatever gut feeling is there, so it is always faith that will always require, and you need power to to respect your gut feeling, or the instinct which is telling you. And they are Dr. Mamta also said, they are messages from your soul. You need to honor your inner voice, and you can reach great heights. Thank you so much. This is a message from my end.
Thank you so much, Dr. Yashika, for the beautiful message. And it is so nice to hear from everyone. And so, as usually we do from this one, from Robin Sharma, Who Will Cry When You Die? Small clip from this book, please. Respect your instincts. He says, I have also found that my personal instincts grow stronger when I am living on purpose. That is to say, spending my days on activities that advance me along the path to my legacy. When you're doing the right things and living the way nature intended you to live, abilities you were not aware you had become engaged, and you liberate the fullness of the person you really are. As the Indian philosopher Patanjali said, which Dr. Mamata has already read that quote, which I love it. Thank you so much. And so it was, everyone has given such a beautiful message individually from their perspective. And I would say, like, you have covered everything. I have no words to speak, because everything, whatever is there, that comes from our inside, our inner consciousness, that we have to respect. And as whether, see what your heart speaks, and that we have to respect. And again, the saying, like, respect others is the first thing, then you get the respect. That is the philosophy. But once we consider ourselves as important, and our instincts, that which makes us good, takes us to the heights, with our attitude, with our positiveness. And as Dr. Pooja, thank you so much for the compliments. And you're seeing the beauty in others. That is a quality of yourself. And we are all here with beautiful hearts, beautiful souls. And in this occasion, with Navaratri and the Dasara celebrations, where so much positivity is there in the society, and with our positivity, we spread across the people around us in a broader way. And through this inspirational talk, we are sending to even more the higher level, to everyone electronically. And thank you so much for everyone participating. And before we end, we will like to take your final words. Dr. Mamata, what you would like to say? You're muted, Dr. Mamata. Yeah.
Actually, I feel that many times we feel inside that the what is good and what is not, but many times we ignore that. But from this inspirational talk, I feel that we should not ignore that feelings, because many times these are the very rational feelings, and we always listen to that feelings first, and then we do the work. So I feel that it is a very correct things that we did today, and this will help us for lifelong in the future.
Wonderful. And Dr. Yashika, anything more from your end, please?
Ma'am, everything is covered, and everybody spoke so great. I think this is an inspiration for all of us, that we have so many great homeopaths and great practitioners along with us who are guiding us. And on this mental health day, in fact, we are organizing this inspirational talk. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Yashika. And Dr. Sweta, anything from your end?
No, ma'am, everything is covered beautifully. And from today's talk, I learned that we should not doubt ourselves or our own instincts. Sometimes, yes, we are doubtful about it, and we disobeyed those instincts. But we should not do that. We should follow our instincts, and we should always respect it. Thank you so much for organizing this inspirational talk. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sweta. And Dr. Shrija?
It's a wonderful talk, ma'am. I just came to know that if we respect our instinct, it's like trusting your own self. So everyone should do that, and it's really a great talk. And on this mental health day, doing this talk is like a great thing, and it's really inspiring to others also. Thank you so much for this opportunity, ma'am. Thank you.
So much, Dr. Srija. And Dr. Pooja is here, and she has given a wonderful message that has covered everything. And we have picked up a very good topic on this special day, Mental Health Day. And wish you all good luck and happy birthdays to everyone who have in this October month. And see you all in our next inspirational talk. Until then, stay healthy and happy. And once again, thank you all, and see you again.
Thank
Thank you. Happy Dussehra to all of you, and happy birthday.
you.
Hello everyone, myself Dr. Nupur Sharma. First of all, today I would like to thank Dr. Kavita ma'am to give me this opportunity to talk on this platform on the topic of respect your instincts. It's a very, very interesting topic, and it's even a very important topic as well. So yeah, respect your instincts. So we should always respect our instincts, because our instincts or our gut feeling is a message from our soul, right? So soul messages we should always listen. And if we don't listen to message from our soul, we'll be regretting later on, right? So then the questions come, why should we respect our instincts? So because I'll give you the answers. The first thing, we should respect our instincts because it gives us self-respect. Because if we listen to our instinct, and that time when out of that gut feeling, if you do something, it gives you more confidence, it gives you more strength. So that helps to build in a self-respect as well. And second thing, it makes you, or it makes us to make decision faster, right? Because if we have a very strong gut feeling, right, and if somebody asks can we do it, and instead of thinking too much, if we have a strong feeling or strong gut feeling, we'll say straight away yes or no. So this instincts help us to make our decision more faster. And the next point, why should we respect our instinct, is uh, it pushes us in a right direction, right? So in everyone lives, we need a little, sometimes in our life we need a little harder push towards the right direction, right? So in that case, that instinct, our instincts does that. It gives a little harder push to go in a right direction. It pushes us to do something right. And that feeling, that instinct, our instincts uh, help us to take risk, right? So if we are in our comfort zone, we'll not be gaining anything new, right? So if we take risk, if we go out of our comfort zone, then we'll be gaining lot of knowledge, lot of maybe health, wealth, everything, right? If we are sitting in a room and just watching TV, or like doing something, work on your laptops, and like all the sitting jobs, so you'll not be gaining any good health. So if we go out of our comfort zone, or go out of our home, we go for a walk, we go for a jogging, we'll be gaining a good health. That's the reason uh, that instinct help us to take risk. For example, if someone offered us a very good project, and but we are not in a good position to take that offer, right? So but if your instinct says like we should be taking that risk, I should say yes to that project, or I should say yes to join that team, right? So that is a thing which pushes us to take that risk. Or maybe that risk, or not maybe it, I'm sure that risk give us a positive response, or give us a fruitful response, right? And most important thing, our instincts give us strength, and that instincts shows our strength, whatever strength we have, that our instincts always pushes us to go beyond that strength, and beyond that things, to do more and more work. So this is our strength, and we should respect our strength, our soul, and our instincts. Thank you so much.